I get the privilege to work with an amazing mobile team. My mobile development team, led by rock stars such as Aaron Bitton, Jessica Kennedy, and Tyler Bitton, we produce some good stuff. But you guys might be wondering who this gentleman is. This is my right-hand man. Kevin has been with us for 16 years and has been heading our mobile unit for the last year and a half. This also happens to be Kevin's first time ever on any stage.
True.
So
true.
let's give him some love.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, this world is changing. We no longer live life looking people eye to eye. We live life like this.
You run into people a lot of days in the hall that way, too.
Life happens on this more than life happens around us.
It's true.
And as a company, we see that. We know we have to be a mobile-first company. But do some of these look familiar? Is this a standard lunch table? Watching everybody pull out their phones, usually texting about one another.
You and I don't get out of the office very much for lunch, but we see that when we do.
Absolutely. Or this, your train stations have become your elevators. Nobody wants to make any eye contact. As well as your business people who are sitting there texting rather than making business happen. And then what about this?
I see this every day.
I can promise you, anytime you walk into somebody's office and you see a bunch of fingerprints on their computer, you know they're a father or a mother because their kid is looking for the tablet. So Market America and Shop.com have become a mobile-branded company. And at World Conference, we released one of our brand new products that we want to talk a little bit about to begin this presentation.
You guys like Unfranchise Mobile? Do you use it all the time? We know you do because we see the traffic. So when we started off with Unfranchise Mobile, we knew we wanted to do it in a way so that everyone could access it at any given point. So we didn't want to deal with having to have an app for Android, an app for iOS, so we built it as a mobile website. But it was important also to make sure that we were including the things that you needed. So what we did at the beginning of the year, we rolled out Unfranchise Mobile for North America. And then, of course, at Taiwan Convention, we rolled it out in Taiwan, too, because we couldn't stop. So when we sat down to do it, we needed to make sure that you guys had what you needed in the field to build your business every day. So we made sure to include.
Well, actually, the great thing about this product here, Kevin, is that for North America, it's very important that we wanted to come out with a site that was not just for the U.S. North America means U.S., means Canada, and means Mexico.
And don't forget
language.
As
well as,
don't forget language.
We know that not everybody only speaks English. So we rolled it out in English, Chinese, and Spanish. So whether you say ni hao or hola, it does not matter.
It's a good call. It's a good call. So we sat down with several of the distributors and said, okay, what do you guys need? And when you're thinking about a mobile device, it's important to make sure you know what's important. And you can see here that we offer reports. So we have the sales volume report, the open orders report, the purge warning, the upcoming annual renewals, and the distributor qualification. But there's other things that you as distributors need access to in your hand on a day-to-day basis.
You know, one of the important things that we wanted to add into this product was we know that most of us have 9-to-5 jobs. Until our 2 to 3 year business gets built up to be a 2 to 3 year business, most of us work on a day-to-day basis. Or those who are working the 2 to 3 year plan are usually also on vacation, so they're not always at access to a computer. But meanwhile, a Form 1000 needs to be turned in when a Form 1000 needs to be turned in. So one of the first features we also wanted to include with Unfranchise Mobile is to make sure that you could submit your Form 1000 wherever you're at. So we wanted to make sure that you could always log into Unfranchise through any mobile phone, tablet, or your desktop and be able to quickly and easily fill out your Form 1000, submit it so that you never had to worry about it and move on with your life.
Yep. It couldn't be simpler, actually. So we also knew that one of the most important things you as distributors need to do is buy product. So we offered various ways for you to do it. We have quick order entry where you distributors out there that have been around for a while want to get in and out quickly, and you know your product codes, so we give it to you so you can check out as fast as possible. But then there's some that may want to browse because they don't know the particular product that they're looking for, but they're interested in a lot of different products. So we offer the ability to browse by category search. And then lastly, for you new distributors that are here, and maybe you see a product on stage that you don't know the product code number, but you're interested in, we have the keyword search for you so that we can try and make it as easy as possible whenever you're using the site.
You know, our product pages mirror what you see on the desktop. The pictures pop out off the screen. It makes you feel like that you're holding this bottle of OPC3. If you're wanting to see what the new products, what the ingredients are, etc., go to your Unfranchise Mobile, log in and see some of the benefits, the ingredients, things of that sort, so that you can see whether this is a product that you're going to take and love. We also have product recommendations for the different families of the different products. But now we want to talk about actually one new feature that we brought on since the World Conference.
Yep, and this one we were excited about because we heard from you guys that you needed a way to sign on new partners. So we brought Partner Now to mobile because you never know when you're going to be on a plane, a train, or in a car, or in a meeting, and you want to sign up somebody new. So you want to be able to do it right from your handset. And you want to be able to do it anywhere you are, and that's why we provided this. Because it was a quick and easy process. And you can see in 3 simple steps, you now have an email off to that new prospect to sign them up into the business.
But you know what,
you guys
Kevin?
like it?
There's something else we added as well, or that we're adding next week to the site. Because, and Jim and Andrew alluded to this yesterday, you know, I know for one, when you get those transograms in the mail for vouchers, and it's like, what am I going to do with this? I've got to actually send in a paper form with a voucher. This is, last time I checked, an internet marketing company,
right? Yeah, we need to make it easier than that.
So we need to make it easier. So what we did was next week, one of the payment options will actually be able to pay for your order using a voucher.
Yep.
So what will happen is that if you have available vouchers, there will be a voucher button that will show up on your checkout. You will click on it. It will show you which ones you can use or have already used for this actual checkout. Shows you it in your checkout. You're on your way.
And the good thing here is it's all about user experience. When we sit down every day,
Absolutely.
One of the things we talk about with our mobile team is making sure that it's user-friendly. And I think you can see here it doesn't get much easier than that.
Not to mention the fact that it's not a separate user experience from what we're used to on the desktop site. We don't want to have 2 different working forms so that you have to learn 2 different platforms. We want to make sure that they work very simultaneously.
Yep.
Now, one of the things we also want to do is talk about rollouts for other countries. You know, right now we're in 4 of our countries, but we want to talk about the next 3 countries that we're going to be rolling out this. So we have on plan right now for Unfranchise Hong Kong to be released in the end of October, as well as Unfranchise Australia and UK will be launched by the end of this year, so that way everybody is working off the same platform.
We had to share the wealth. We couldn't just stop. You know, we had to keep it going.
We got to keep doing it. And the great thing about this product, Unfranchise, is that Internet Retailer actually recognized us as the 55th largest mobile company in the Internet arena. Now, last year was now in 2012 actually was the first year that they did it. We actually improved 155 spots as a result of the success of Unfranchise Mobile.
It's a huge jump.
But you know what, Kevin? there was a project that we just finished that we rolled out this past week that I had my concerns about, whether it was necessary. And then both you and Aaron actually came to me and said, remember when we were at CES, the largest consumer electronics show in the world, and we were living our day by going to their mobile site and actually filling out what we wanted to do for that day. And then that's when it hit me that at our largest event, we need to have something like this.
And you're a tough sell, by the way, too.
And I am a tough sell.
So what we did was we came out with the MA Event News Companion, mobile companion, and when we set out to design it, we wanted to give you guys, the distributors, the attendees, the ability to have all the information right in the palm of your hands. And so when you see right here on the homepage, what's one of the most important things a distributor can do while at the event? I would say it's get tickets, right?
Buy tickets, of course.
So right there on the homepage, we tell you where you can buy tickets, because that's first and foremost. Everybody get their tickets? I like it, I like it. So you can see at the top we have the agenda, and it's broken out by day, and it is a nice layout, and the guys did a great job designing it, I must admit. But one of the great features is when you're here in the agenda, we not only show you where it is, but we'll also show you on a map how to get there. It is a great feature.
Yeah, I mean, I know that on Wednesday, I hope I wasn't the only one who couldn't find where some of these breakouts were, and I was using this nonstop trying to figure out whether I was on the first floor, third floor, throughout the Sheraton and all that, so it's become a very helpful tool.
Again, it's about user experience. We're trying to make it easier for you guys to get around. So then you can see, we have the maps function there, but we also have the news, and this is probably one of my favorite spots because it's what keeps you guys involved during the event. We set it up so that any changes that may occur throughout the event actually show up here at the Twitter handle, MA Event News, so that you know when there's an update for the show. But additionally, the really important ones, we've made sure to highlight in the red box just so they stand out a little more for you. We also have the hashtag @MAIC so that you can see the traction that you're gaining by using the hashtag in your tweets on a daily basis.
And see, what I like about this is that I understand not everybody is on Twitter. And those who are on Twitter sometimes don't use it as much as they should, so they don't keep up with the conversation that's happening with the hashtag MAIC2013, etc. So what this is going to do is that this is actually pulling in those Twitter feeds so that you can go to this one site, this one event companion, and actually be able to see all this conversation that's happening.
The last section we have is the info section, and it covers booths and food and transportation, hotels and airlines for those last-minute travel arrangements that you need, as well as the corporate tour so that you can see the hours and things like that where you can go visit the office on Sunday. But one of the great spots, and I think it's one of Steve's favorite spots, is the booth section.
No doubt, because this is one of those things to where, you know, I do not like being lost. I do not like trying to do circles around this Coliseum trying to find where I want to go. So let's say one of the popular things this weekend has been the gold buying. You know, we heard last night at dinner that there's been a lot of Mr. T's and Mrs. T's out there getting 4-figure checks for all the gold that they've been pushing out.
I'm going to stop by there later.
Well, if I actually look at this, and if I want to try to find where that buying station is, so now let's say that I'm up here at 126, section 126 up here. Let's say that I am right now in the red section. So if I'm looking for the buying station, it is in the gray area of the bridge, which means that I have to go up the steps, make a left, and then come on this end of the arena to get to the gold buying. However, if I want to find out the information about the Gold Alliance, I'm in the red area, 131, so I just make a left and then find 131, and I'm there. It makes your experience and it makes finding around both the Greensboro Coliseum and Greensboro that much easier.
It's simple, but it keeps you from walking in circles. And one of the important things to remember too here that we did intentionally was we designed this with a responsive design, so that when you viewed it on a tablet or on a desktop or on your phone, it was a customized experience for each device. So when you go, make sure to check it out, and you can see the different designs.
But you know what, Kevin? I got to tell you something. I have installed an Apple mindset when it comes to our development team, and our development team will tell you that. I don't like to talk about any products that are not currently live.
You are an Apple brat.
However, there are a couple products that we do have in production that are in development that I really want to break the rules for.
No, you don't want to break your own
Would you
rule.
let me break the
Are you going
rules?
to break your own rule?
Would you like to see what we are currently working on right now in mobile?
This is your own rule. You're going to break your own rule.
Now, I need you to understand something. Before I let you in the door here, I need you to understand these are products that will be done before the World Conference. However, there is no specific date yet of completion. However, they will definitely both be rolled out before World Conference. So let me let you in to see exactly what we are doing right now.
I can't believe you're giving them access.
So, the first thing I want to talk about.
Yep.
I love the invite partner now.
It's a great feature.
I love it. But let me go through this process with you, Kevin. Maybe you can help me understand it.
Okay.
I pull out my Unfranchise. I go and I invite somebody now, and the form is mobile optimized.
Yep.
I send it to you, my prospect.
Yep.
You click on it from your iPhone. You don't have a mobile experience
that's
to
not
sign
good.
up.
We don't want that.
How many people would like to sign up somebody on their phone? Well, one of the things that we are currently working on right now is building Join Now and Sign Up into a mobile format. Now, what we will be doing with this product is that when I receive a Partner Now email to sign up in the business, I will then, if it is detecting that I'm either on a tablet or a mobile phone, it will take me to this site to a mobile optimized experience so that I, as the prospect and a distributor, can go through the sign-up process simple and easy. Not to mention, as we were going through the process that currently exists on Unfranchise, I, as a Unfranchise owner, have to sign up somebody by going to unfranchise.com, logging into my back office, then selecting whether I have a existing sign up that needs to be completed or I have a new sign up. Well, we wanted to take away that click and that walkthrough. So what we decided to also do was to incorporate an existing distributor be able to sign in with their rep ID and password on this site and be able to sign somebody up directly from here without having to go to Unfranchise.
You guys like it? You're
So
crazy if you
again,
don't.
some of the screens that we're working on, this is, the country allows you to sign up people in any country that Market America allows for, and it actually mirrors the sign-up process that you see on your desktop, going step by step by step by step until they're a new distributor.
I'd like to point out that it's no easy feat to go through the sign-up wizard. and
This
make it
is
mobile.
definitely no easy feat, but we know that this business happens everywhere and anywhere, and I should never not be able to sign somebody up because I am not directly at my computer. Do you like that?
Well, and let's be honest, you always have your phone on you. You always have your phone on you.
But you know what? There's another project that we're working on too that's also in development. When we went a couple years ago to the Internet Retailer Conference for mobile, we were kind of the outcast. We were the outcast because we were one of the few companies in there. I think there was only 3 other internet retailers there that actually had a mobile-enabled site in m.marketamerica.com, an application for Market America on the iPhone as well as the Android. Now, when we bought Shop.com, Shop.com did not have a mobile-optimized experience.
Correct.
And one thing that it is, it's not just simply, one, it's not the best user experience just to try to slap your face from Market America to Shop.com thinking that that's the right mobile experience, as well as our technologies are very different, so we had to build this from scratch. So therefore, what we did was we started working with the teams, with Vince Hunt and his team, and we've actually started working and developing a brand new Shop Mobile website.
They're working now on making it dynamic, and you can see right from the screen it's mimicking the desktop site, the redesign of the desktop site. So I actually love the hero banner right at the top. And it's a fantastic way to view all the products, the most popular products going on right now, as well as the categories below it. So it's a great way to navigate the site. It's user-friendly, it's easy, and it looks really good on the device.
It looks great on the phone, plus it also has the same experience as they're already experiencing on shop.com, so it's nothing new for your consumers to learn on how to use it. Now, this is another great feature on mobile that I know you want to talk about.
Yeah, I love this feature. Now, one of the things that we talk about in meetings is, you only have so much real estate on a screen. So the team came up with the idea of the panels and sliding a panel in so that you can pick up more space to show more things that you need to see on a screen and make the user experience better. So what we have here is a panel that slides in from the left, and it's actually one of my favorite features of the site because it gives you access to your My Account as well as the different shopping categories. Plus, it also gives you the ability to switch between countries. But we also have some great product comparison pages.
I know, see, because I love these product detail pages because there are some people who just love going into shops. They love going into a Best Buy and feeling and seeing a TV, seeing how it looks. But so it doesn't replace that experience. But what about if you or your consumer are seeing this Toshiba product, a TV, and you're at Best Buy and they're offering it for, let's say, $400 or it's $399. They whip out their phone, they go in and punch into the search this Toshiba. Now they can actually price compare all across shop.com sites so that they can see whether they're getting the better deal. In this case, it may be a $20 savings. It also may be a $30 savings, but it's also about the missed opportunity that we're not even talking about, that they're not even getting cash back by going into the store, but they're getting cash back and a better deal by utilizing this service.
And again, it's important to note that it's a website too, so that anyone with a mobile phone can actually go to it. We're not cutting our users off. So here we have the product detail page, and I actually love how big that image is. It stands out, so you can not only see the clear image, but also the different colors. But one of my favorite features is that right above the fold, you actually see the add to cart, so that if you want that product, you don't have to keep scrolling to get to it. You just hit it, and you're out over to the cart. But
and the nice thing is that if this isn't big enough for you, we have another slide-in panel that actually shows you the color even larger so that you can actually get a full experience on any product that you want in Market America.
And this also enables you to edit that product as well. So you can change quantity in the cart as well as color, because maybe you decided you wanted more of them.
So bottom line is, it gets you from search to checkout as fast as any site that's offered in the internet retail industry. Do you guys like it? Well, I can promise you right now, this is only the tip of the iceberg, because we are on a massive hiring spree. We are bringing in tons of mobile developers to not only finish out projects like this, but to bring more business products into the hands of you so that you can do your business that much better.
You guys like it?
Thank you so much. God bless you.